Dear donor family,
How can you ever thank the person who saved your life?
how to say thank you and have it express what your generosity means to our whole family. Thank you to all of you for being able to share in spite of your sadness. Thank you, and God bless you for everything.
You could call it a heart-to-heart letter written to a family left behind.
I want you to know that each day of this new life you have so generously given me, I will strive to make meaningful and important. I love to read. I love words.
The daisy floats above the river bottom. He was a writer. He was working on a novel. He got about 3/4 of the way finished.
Gary Lodge never had the chance to finish a lot of things.
He was my world. He was my best friend and not somebody that I'll ever be able to replace.
Gary never got to marry the love of his life, Tanisha.
Fell in love with her the first time he saw her.
He never got to meet his daughter.
She does funny things like her dad.
And he never got a chance to say goodbye to his mom. Brenda Cervantes' only son died suddenly 7 years ago. A blood clot lodged at the base of his brain.
He was a good hugger, and I miss his hugs. And that's the hardest thing.
While her heart still aches, Gary's heart still beats.
You know, there's absolutely no way that I would be alive unless someone else died. And the loss to them must have been horrible.
Mary suffered a massive heart attack 3 months before Gary died. A mechanical heart kept her alive until the news came. Doctors found her perfect match. Mary's children saw something that day they'll never forget.
After the transplant, saw a double rainbow. And they were sure that it was both of us. You know, it was both Gary and me.
Someone else saw that rainbow too.
I could see this big, huge double rainbow. And Mary's family could see that when they landed.
4 months later, Mary decided the time had come to thank the family of the man who saved her life.
I know that Gary will live on in your hearts, as well as you will all live on in ours.
Tucked away with a letter, a charm bracelet with 2 charms, a rainbow and 2 hearts.
I had put this away for years and years, and I found it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I pulled it out and said, okay, I'm ready to put this on. And a week later, I got the call.
Mary was ready to meet face to face.
I'm apprehensive in that I don't know her and she doesn't know me, but we have this very, very strong link between us. So it has to be good. It'll be a real pleasure to meet her.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Brenda.
How are you?
I am great. And thank you. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome. From the bottom of my heart. And you know where that came from? Yep.
A heart-to-heart hug, just like the ones Gary used to give.
I promised I wouldn't cry, but I haven't done anything much of anything else for a week.
I know, me neither. But that's okay. I think that's normal.
I just wish there were some other way, some way to express to you what I feel and how much I appreciate everything.
Oh, you're welcome. Gary would have not wanted anything less.
And so for one afternoon, an opportunity for Mary to learn her heart's history.
This is Gary. He's about 20 on his motorcycle. So this is the only suit he ever owned. He hated it. I mean, he wasn't a suit kind of guy.
Thanks to his dying wish, Gary lives on in 88 different people. But it's his heart that Brenda's been longing to hear.
So I've been told by the nurses, so it goes into your ears this way.
Okay.
And then do you want to place this onto your heart?
Go this way a little.
Go that way. I can hear it. I can also feel it. Knowing that his heart still beats is almost like having a part of him still. And that's really special.
For both of us, definitely. It's amazing to think that, you know, that my heart has that kind of history. And it does.
Gary's heart has a future now, too. His unfinished novel, now a real-life story with a sequel.
You have to make sure that you honor that and that you take really good care of the gift you've been given. Thank you is never adequate, but I don't think any words would ever be adequate.